comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Now the Bengals will settle for 3 as the field goal unit comes on here. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's not going anywhere to start the night. They stop him at the line of scrimmage.
Tackled by Isaiah Simmons. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Looking to throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. For Charles' first drive here, little safe completion underneath, maybe get some rhythm, get your feet wet, so to speak.
I agree, and I like it because it's a lot like a basketball game when you're getting started and you pass the ball around so everyone touches it early and gets involved in the game. In this case, it's not just dumping it to a back and he's able to run with the ball, but you get your offensive linemen involved because they get to get out and run and hit people in the open field. Everyone getting their feet wet early.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. With a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one at that. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Second down and 8.
They're going to look to throw.
They'll find Metcalf.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again.
Bless
second
you.
and 10 from the 25. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw.
He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run.
This is what made the West Coast offense a staple around the NFL in the 80s and 90s. You don't have to push the ball deep down for big plays, and there's an example of that right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time.
Nah, we wasn't aware. You right. You right.
Defense and try to figure out which play to run, and just lost track, and it cost him.
They'll set up a throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot.
He was wide open if I wouldn't have got hit.
So much about defending the pass is being able to be right there.
He was, big brother. He wasn't even paying attention.
Right in his hip pocket, helping force that incompletion.
The Bengals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12. They'll look to throw here. Flushed out right. He's got a man. That's Marshall.
Get the yards you can.
He'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. Tucker's kick is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Looking to throw again on second down. Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On first down, Hurts. This one swung out here to Jones.
A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Hill. Touchdown, Falcons. Tyreek Hill as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. And Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half.
So your phone right there, you gonna know mama call?
Might have been better to hand it off
No,
a few times, hoping to get
I got my phone upside down.
And of course, putting the ball in
You know, you hear that?
Okay, coach. Appreciate it.
My phone is on silent.
Game here as we get set to resume in the second half.
You said what? Extra large.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
Extra large, man.
And we will not see a return to start the
Alright,
half
Mom.
as this will be a touchback.
I'm playing the game. Come on.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
He'll buy some time right, and he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
Time to give some credit to the big fellas, the offensive line here, because you've got to have good protection on crossing routes, because you got to give your receiver time to work all the way across the field. That time able to scan the field, spot his receiver moving left to right, and make a good, accurate throw. Thank you, guys.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. On the stop was Aaron Donald. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll go again to Jones. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. They'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. He'll drop to throw. Out to his left. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6.
Brandon, if you're not rooting for the defensive team, that was a fun play to watch. 4th down, all the throwing lanes are covered, and this guy says, let me do it myself, and shows off scrambling ability that you just can't teach.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Second down and goal. Hurts. Being chased out left. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. 3rd and goal, a big play in this Super Bowl. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield. But when push came to shove, they stood their ground. Now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The kick by Bass is good.
And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
Bro, that is so fake.
Intercepted.
Picked off by Sidney Jones.
That's so fake.
He will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. He had his eyes on the end zone.
That is so
great,
bro.
At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team, both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ronald Jones, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are feeling good as they extend their lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Now this throw caught left side. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Falcons are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete. Okuegbunam.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down.
They go play action with Hurts.
It's Hill, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Hurts.
Can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Throwing is Hurts.
Eluding the pressure right. They complete it to Hill. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The kick by Bass is good.
And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And it's becoming more and more apparent that this is just not going to be their night. That Lombardi trophy so close, but the expectations...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
Running out of the gun with ETN.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
And they'll run with ETN.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run with ETN.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame whooping has turned into results.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And that may write a finish to this Super Bowl. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And going deep for Hill. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
But it's a huge return as he brings this all the way back down to the 15-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now back to throw. Sliding. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Falcons are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. They'll begin the drive with a run by Dillon.
Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th.
He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. That's complete to John Ross. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. And it's over. The Lombardi Trophy belongs to the Falcons. Yes, the Atlanta Falcons are the Super Bowl champions. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.